guys, welcome back. I have another fall planting video for you guys today, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be my last one, but don't quote me on that. I'm going to be planting these along my creek, but there's some kids down there fishing right now and they're having fun, and I didn't want to interrupt them, and so I decided to film this up here so you didn't hear them all chattering in the background. I was at Lowe's the other day and saw all these proven winners Heucherellas and Heucheras, and I could just not pass them up. First I went back there to get some more spearmint dulce because I wanted to add another one, and I grabbed a couple more because I wanted some. I love them so much, and it made me really think about that area, and I wanted more Heucheras in there, but I saw these fun Heucherellas from the Fun and Games series, so I found this beautiful one called Red Rover. It's a gorgeous red. It also has some like forest green colors in there. It's really interesting, the color tones in it, and I grabbed 5 of those because I was really liking the color of that, and I'm really excited to fill in this area with these. And then I saw some other Heucherellas that were more of like a brighter green, also from the Fun and Games series, and they're called I Spy, and so I grabbed a couple of those as well, and I thought it'd be really nice to kind of group them together here along my creek. This is probably going to be the last planting video that I do. I've been doing so many. I still have pansies to plant and bulbs to plant, but no more perennials. I'm cutting myself off right now. I'm not gonna do any more this fall. It's so nice to be able to plant things in the fall because it gives them a chance to root in. They go through the winter and then they come back a little stronger in the spring when dealing with that heat that comes on in the summer, and you're not trying to like fight it as much as you are as you planted something in the spring, especially here where I live, because it can get hot so fast in the spring. But anyway, let's go down to the creek. I've kind of laid them out as you saw and place them where I think I want them, but I'm kind of an indecisive person. So over here is where we're planting, and this is along my creek. I've been planting a few things in here already, but I kind of have them laid out. Look how pretty that is already. I just love it so much. And you'll hear kids kind of chattering in the background because they're playing along the creek. So I have these spearmint from the Dulce series that I've planted here, and they're so beautiful. I love the color tone of them, and I planted quite a few over here. These heucher are all part shade, and they do kind of like to dry out a little bit, so I think they'll do well here. It's been a little warm. It's finally cooled down a little bit, but these have gotten a little burnt, but I think they'll be fine. But they've got some new growth down there too, so they're doing pretty good. This soil's not the greatest. So this is going to be a test. I feel like Heuchera can be a little finicky. These Dulce are zones 4 through 9. It says they spread like 2 feet wide. I have a feeling it's going to take a little while for them to get 2 feet wide, but I am going to plant them probably, well, maybe I'll stick that one here a little further away so it has a little bit more space. I think it's going to take a while for them to get that way, and I can move them around too, but I want to put them a little closer together than that. But this one has beautiful airy pink flowers in the summer that bloom. And then let's talk about this next one. So this next one is so pretty. This is a Heucherella. So it's a mix between 2 plants. I'll put it on the screen because I can't remember the name of the other plant, but it's like a Heuchera and something else. But this is the Fun and Games Red Rover. And look how pretty this variety of leaf colors that this has. I love it. I love this green. It's a beautiful dark green, and it's almost kind of blue toned and a little bit of a forest green. And then it has a little bit brighter green in spots, and then it can have like this peachy orange look. So pretty. And then it can have this kind of softer orange red look, and then it has this gorgeous deep burgundy leaf. So pretty. When I saw these, I was like, I was only gonna get the silver, the spearmint, and then I was like, dang it, I'm gonna get them. They're so pretty. These Heucherella, I believe, get quite a bit bigger too, and this is also zone 4 through 9, and it has some creamy white flowers. It said in the description. So this one's just really, really pretty too. And look how pretty it is with my fall nail polish. Oh my gosh. If you want to know what nail polish color this is, go watch my nail polish fall favorites video on my Go Polish channel. Love this one so much. So I think I'm going to plant these ones back here by these boxwoods because I think that will stand out against that. And then I think it'll be pretty next to this purpley one, but I might have to see how big they get and spread those out a little bit more. We'll see. And this next Heucherella is this gorgeous one. And this is Fun and Games I Spy. And I love that it has this burgundy center. So pretty. So if you put it against these other ones, or like I want to put it next to this barberry bush here, and it'll just bring out this color with the center here. So I think this is a perfect spot for it. So I'm going to put one right here, and then I'm going to put one right there. So this has light pink blooms in the summer, and you can cut them off if you want, but I actually really love them quite a bit. This is also 4 through 9 and max 20 inches. So maybe these aren't as big. Interesting. I thought these were a little bit bigger, but those are all the varieties I have. And I think this is the perfect spot for them. And I think, this spearmint will be pretty in front of these daisies because I feel like they always get kind of brown at the base, and I want something in front of them. So I think this is a good spot for them in front of them, and then it'll contrast that dark green. So I'm just going to pop these in areas so we get a variety of colors, and as I step up here you'll be able to see that a little bit. So let's get going. It's going to take me a minute. I'm kind of glad this is my last planting in the yard because I'm getting kind of worn out. Dragging those sticks out of the fire. Oh, she's funny. Did you find a stick? Okay, got them all planted. I kind of changed my plan as I went, and that's okay. I decided I wanted to fill in this whole area here instead of bringing anything else over here. But all the plants got planted. Biotone was thrown in there with them to help encourage those roots to grow. And that's what we really want this fall, is just the roots to grow and get strong so they can come back next year. And I'm hoping they do. Heuchera, like I mentioned, can be a little finicky. I also came in with some compost and some fresh mulch just for the winter for this area, because I'm really trying to improve the soil here. Hopefully it will do the job, but everything just looks so fresh and nice against that deep dark mulch. I ended up doing like a grouping of these here, which is a little interesting. Eventually I might have to fill this in, but I didn't want to get too close to this tree, so I was trying to stay along the perimeter of its roots. There's a lot of roots in here, and it should fill in. All these should kind of fill in this way a little bit, so I think I'm good. Right now it just looks a little weird, but I love the pop of this. I decided to put these in front because they just bring out this purple. I definitely wanted them more up front. And then I added a couple more to carry on that dark shade back there by the boxwoods, just for that other side to add a little interest over there. And then I continued on this row of the spearmint right here. And they're so pretty. Love them. I'm so glad to be done with all the planting, but I want to show you something else that I just popped in the ground real quick. So if you remember over here, also by my creek, I planted these Sunseeker rainbow cone flowers, and they have been amazing, amazing, amazing. They just keep throwing out new blooms, and I just wanted to add a couple more because I had added 3 and I decided I wanted 2 more. So I planted this one here and this one there, but you can see the ones that I have in the ground. I mean, they just continue to put out these flowers, and they're just massive, and they've done really well. Some other cone flowers that I've planted over by the creek aren't doing as good, and these are just doing awesome. Like there's another big bloom coming here, and then 3 more on this one. It's just, they're so good, you guys. I love them. So that was my bonus plant today. But I am all done. I'm all done with the perennials for the fall. I'm not going to buy any more. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a good morning or afternoon or night whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.